Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crazy D's Equipment. So today the boys are going to finally do the inspection, figure out what all we're going to actually have to do to these to make them lot ready. You've seen these two, well, you've seen the two 1030s in the video, will they start video on them. The Wheatland one, I'm probably going to end up keeping that one, but the boys are going to do the inspection today on this one, and we're going to figure out what's going on it. I've already got them to get some buckets together because we're going to have to do an oil change. The other day, Doc pulled the stick on it, and I don't know if you see that. It's been a long time since that oil's been changed, and I have no idea what we got going on here. Now, it could very possibly be they ran like some SPT kind of stuff in here, because that stuff is really thick until it heats up, but man, it lubricates like there's no tomorrow. So, but I still want to do an oil change on it. Then I want them to do an inspection. I want to get them boys to have it idling and running by the end of the day. Then we'll get Dad to power wash it and stuff, and we'll get all the silly things fixed, like the grill, and get the eagle back on the end, and just clean out the cab and make sure the gauges are all going to work. But that worries me, and I'm really wondering what the doc's going to find. So I'm going to have him go ahead and get started, and let's go from there. All right, Doc, so you know the oil. You showed that to me. You brought that to my attention. So I know we had to put a starter on it. Yeah. Had to change that, and we ended up having to put still the starter from the
Wheatland one. Yeah.
From the Wheatland one and stuff. So we stole that, and then I know you've done a little bit more. I know we got to run a battery cable. That's no big deal. You know, she's not a bad looking tractor. And I really love these old 1030s, and she's one heck of a beast. I think that she's probably still got the original tires on the back and stuff, but I guess I'll let you guys go to work and get the oil changed and stuff. And you've already sent Junior Mint off to get tools. Yeah. And you're going to send his happy butt, put him on the ground underneath it.
Yeah, he's young and spry.
He's young and spry. So, did you get your tools, Junior? Okay. All right. Doc's waiting on you.
Yeah.
Get up underneath there and pull a plug. That don't look good.
No, it don't.
That's sludgy, and there's both buckets are antifreeze mostly on the top. All right, so I guess we need to pull the hood, and I'm gonna have you inspect the top end and see what you, so what are you, so on before we started filming, we were discussing this a bit, and you think we have a bad head gasket, right?
Well, that's kind of the main way you get oil, and if you get lubrication and coolant in the same area.
And Junior mentioned that he didn't see any sparkles or anything come out.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything built up on the plug where it looked like there was anything on the bottom end.
Yeah.
So you think just a head gasket set, new gaskets up top and stuff might be able to save the old girl?
Yeah, I think so, but you never know until you get in there to find.
Because we could have a cracked head, we could have a cracked block.
Yeah.
We could have all that. That's a possibility.
It could have been somewhat of a catastrophic failure of some sort that we can't see or find until we get in there.
Let's pull the head. Let's pull the hood off. Let's kind of inspect from the top, see if you can see anything.
Yeah.
And let's make that decision on what's going to happen. And we'll kind of go from there, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll let you guys go ahead and start taking the hood off, and we'll just go from there. That's sad, because I really like this tractor.
Yeah.
You know? I love the cab, and I love, anything case, but I love the 1030s and stuff. So if this ends up being a catastrophic crap box, how hard is it going to be if I sacrifice and give up my Wheatland for the motor? I think the flywheels are different. I think I remember Greg telling me that the general purposes to the Wheatland flywheels are different, but we can swap this flywheel to that motor. I mean, is that doable?
I honestly don't think we're going to have to do that, but it's not. I don't think it'd be. When I was looking to go, it may not be too terribly difficult to do that.
Okay.
So,
well,
depending on if we have to remove
let's
get that cab or not. So.
Let's finish up what we need to finish up on this one. I mean, because if you do need a head gasket set today, it's going to be a done deal for now. Because I'm going to have to order that in and stuff. No one's going to have one in stock.
No.
And I got to figure out what they're going to cost and figure out to the dollar if I want to spend that on this and everything else that needs to go on. And then, but once you get done with this, you do got that Ford that you need to split and put a clutch in. So that's could be the next thing you guys work on. But okay, well, we'll get the hood off. Let's see what you see.
All right.
I'm gonna go pout in the corner.
All righty.
Okay, so I kind of looked up what a head gasket set for this tractor costs with the manifold gaskets and new valve cover gaskets and all that stuff, and it's roughly somewhere between the price of about $200 to $400 in that ballpark.
Yeah.
So the labor on that's going to be a lot less than doing an engine swap or something like that for this tractor. We'll have Junior Mint dump those buckets into the deal for heating oil. They'll be fine. They will do that. A little, some water in that system will work okay. I do have a guy that's interested in this tractor, but I'm going to say it's going to be quite a while before this thing is ready to go anywhere. So I might, if he wants to buy it as is, we might do a deal on that, or we'll we'll have Junior Mint do this, or you do this. You're both very well capable of doing this job. Probably be best to have you, or have you guys do it as a team.
Yeah.
So
That's see, I have the little bit more of the schooling than Minty Poo has.
Yeah.
For that, so.
So as Jeremy Clarkson would say, on that bombshell, we'll see you next week.